Look at this.
What up, little man?
Hey, hey.
Hey babe, do you think I could use the main bedroom?
Yeah.
Sure.
Go for it. Go break it in.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. What are you doing tonight?
You know me. I'm probably just gonna be taking it light tonight. It's been such a crazy week, right?
Did you get with any girls this week?
Well, not this week because I'm a little bit more selective with my pickings. Yeah.
When we talk about open relationships, I think most of us are one of two camps. Some of us think open relationship is freedom and honesty. Others think that it's permission to do stupid shit with no rules. Tonight, I'm talking to both sides of the non-monogamy spectrum on an episode we're calling Open Relationships Explained. Show starts right now. What up, though? I am Jay the Gentleman. That's at JAI, the Gentleman on IG and Facebook. And welcome to the pregame before your Thursday night turn up. This is a new episode of Dear Black Gay Men Live. My guests tonight are probably two of the best people, I think, to talk about open relationships. One is the host of the Open Relationship Podcast, one of them, and the other is my absolute best friend. Please welcome Marco and Maquan to the show. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Unbelievable. So now, before the show, they were saying that I paired y'all well because y'all don't know this, but Marco and Maquan were flirting in the pre-show.
Oh, is conversation considered flirting?
I told you that was going. I told you that's what was going to happen. I told you that was going to happen. Okay, this is what we're doing, sis.
Facts are facts, America. Facts are motherfucking facts. I'm just kidding. They weren't flirting, but how are both of you doing? Marco, you've got the podcast, Open Relationship Podcast. Sis, you're my best friend. It's so good to have all of you here. Are y'all ready for this conversation?
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Of course. You ready,
absolutely.
sis?
I've been looking forward to this.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Okay, the guests are ready, and we've got viewers from around the world tuning in. So comment, let me know what city you're watching from. Since they're ready, let's get into the episode. I know that my best friend doesn't do open anything in a long-term relationship. Sis, what are you so closed off to?
I'm closed off to the lying, the manipulating, the gaslighting. Everybody say they're ready for an open relationship until it comes to open communication. And that's the part I have a huge problem with. Huge problem with.
What? Wait. If it's open, what is there to lie about?
That's a good question. You should ask people that lie about stuff in open relationships. I can't speak for them.
I would tell you that.
I can't speak for them. So I really can't answer it. But I've honestly have tried it, an open relationship, and all I asked was they see, or this particular person saw me wanting to know the details of whatever he was doing as me trying to control. It's not trying to be controlled. It's trying to be sure I'm not caught off guard. I don't like to be caught off guard with anything. So if I walk into a space and we're in an open relationship and this dude you just saw this past weekend is in the room, I want to know about it. Not because I'm going to go say something to the person, just so no one can be in a room, in a space, talking about me, laughing, kikiing, whatever. And then, I'm super friendly. So I like to circle and network. Okay. And so I'm trying to network with somebody you just screwed, and then I walk away, and they, with their good Judy, laughing at me how they just screwed my man. Let me know that they laugh because they don't think I know, but I really do know. And see, and the person in the moment considered that as controlling.
So are you open to an open relationship in the future?
I'm open to the discussion. I don't know if I'm open to it actually occurring, but I'm open to have a dialogue with someone about it possibly in the future.
Okay, I can feel that. Now, Marco.
Yes.
I appeared on the 50th episode of the Open Relationship podcast where Marco said this. Check this out.
I really believe if it works for you in your relationship, it works for you. I feel like we have all these titles, top, bottom, verse, and shit like that, where, you know, if you and your partner have an understanding of why we're together and maybe you add somebody, you know, wherever you add them at, go for it. If it works for you, it works for you.
Have you been in one?
No, but I'm open to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, I just, yeah. So my last relationships, like, I've always been like monogamous, but like now I'm just like, I just don't think one man is enough for me.
Why isn't one man enough? Of course, I got to ask that. Is that some versatile bullshit?
Is it some what?
Is that some versatile bullshit?
Kind of, but honestly, like, I get attracted to someone emotionally. Like, sex, I can find sex. I can do sex. There's apps and all that, like, where people are just giving up. But like, emotionally connection, you can't find that everywhere. And not saying that let me back up. I'm a firm believer of 80-20. So 80% out of the relationship, I'm gonna get everything that I want. And there's just this 20% that's just very questionable. For me, it just happens to be, you know, the bedroom area. There are some things that I have been with partners with that they are not up for. And I don't feel like I should shadow ban myself to make myself comfortable for you. Let me live my full Black gay life. If you want to be with me, you want to be with all of me. And I'm presenting all of you. And not saying that I just want to sleep with everybody in the world, but there are just some things that people can do for you that another individual cannot.
What if they just say no? Like, they're open to many things, but certain things they just say no to. Where do you draw the line?
My partner?
Yeah.
I always go with my partner's instinct. If he is like, no, I don't feel comfortable with that, my household is first. All that other stuff is second.
So then why be in an open relationship in the first place? If household is first, if my partner comes first, but you want open relationship, it sounds like you want both. You want to be able to prioritize you on a way and still have your cake and eat it too.
Hello.
There you go.
Because like, so we have this great
sense.
We have this great foundation here. Everything works. Bills, emotions, we're good. Say we go on vacation out of the country. Why can't we have a little fun?
But you keep saying but it sounds like it's you. You want to have a little fun.
No, because if I'm in an open relationship, that's both of us. So you have to agree. You don't have to agree, but if you want to step out and do your own thing, you can do that too. Let me have my fun. And if we decide to do it together, that's something totally different.
What you had to say, sis? I don't want to look like I'm going in on Marco like they went on being on their show.
Because the two reactions I have to hearing Marco's perspective, it sounds like I'll make sure I say this right. It sounds like you want to lead the sexual activity, whatever, and fun with your partner, and you expect them to follow suit or leave the hotel room or the situation, is what it sounds like, because you started, and then because you started with, this is what we can decide to do it together, but we can't decide to do it together if you're bringing it to the table and then we have a conversation about it. You made your mind up and you're ready to say, if you're not willing, and if you're not willing to do it, then move on. That's what it sounded like. I don't know if that was your intention. And then the second piece of that is...
Hold on. Wait. Plug in right there, Marco. What do you say?
So that was not my intention. So paint the scene. Hey, babe, I'm a little horny. I want to do some freak shit. Cool. So there's a party happening. You want to go with me? Cool. We can go together. Okay, so you don't want to go. I still want to go. I gave you the option to come with me, and if you just want to sit at home, but as soon as Bay text, call, whatever the case may be, guess where I'm going? Back to the house.
But the question that I have is, what if you get with somebody, they are absolutely satisfied with you, and you are saying that you are not satisfied with them? How can that ever be fair?
Sexually in a relationship?
100%. You're going in with this 80-20 rule, but what if you are 100% to them? What if they don't need anything else? What do you do then?
I don't know. I haven't been in that situation.
I mean, this is one thing, because the bigger idea, Dear Black Gay Men, is dedicated to acknowledging the dopeness of being Black and loving Black men. If, for instance, you are as dope as I know you to be, you can satisfy somebody 100%. Why is that not a consideration?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. I guess, like, when it comes to, like, going back to what you said about the sneaking, the lying, the this, the that, like the thrill of having sex with somebody else, but being open and honest about it, like, it triggers me. Like, not triggers me like in a bad way, but triggers me in a good way. Like, oh, I can have my cake and eat it too.
But my question is, if your premise, your baseline is 80-20 rule, right? That means that at best, this person is going to satisfy me, kinda. That's what you're saying. And what if that's not the case? What if at best they give you everything you need? Are you then going to stop looking for the 20, or are you always got your eye on the 20, so the best that you can see in them is 80?
No, I
asked a good fucking question. I asked a good fucking question.
You did.
Truth be told, if I found 100% in one individual, I would stop looking for the 20. Like, but we both got to be headstrong, and everything got to make sense. Like, the only reason that comes up for me is if you are dead set on this 80-20 rule, which that's what you led with, so that's what I'm going off of. Okay. Then that means that you are always looking for something else. There is always something that this person will not satisfy. And how can you ever commit to anybody if you're always looking for something else? Because in my head, it sounds like if I give you 100, you're going to be out there looking for 120. Yeah, the best of the best.
Come on,
and that is some fucking versatile bullshit.
I mean, it does, like, I mean, I guess it does come from like a versatile standpoint. Yeah, I mean, he said it best. It does probably come from a versatile standpoint mindset. But I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's a problem. I think
of course you wouldn't think it's a problem because you led, and this is the other issue I have with people who well, I'm not say people, but this is the other issue I have with open relationships is when I hear people who are interested in them or who are in one, I'm using quotations for a reason, who are in an open relationship, they lead with a lot of I.
That's good.
And my definition of an open relationship is we. And
speaking
that
French,
meaning,
bitch. Speaking
which
French.
means that we have communicated effectively about it. Where not only are we going into this with preconceived notions, preconceived thoughts, and an already decided decision, and just not letting someone to talk in my ear to make me feel like I'm validating their thoughts, but I actually want to hear what they have to say, and I really want to hear their opinion on it before I go step outside and I make a decision because we've come together. That is my type of open relationship. If I'm going to do an open relationship, we talk about everything prior to make me coming to a conclusion. Now, I may have a thought in my head of how it's going to turn out. However, I'm open to hearing what my partner has to say about it. And we've come to the conclusion, not I'm come to the conclusion. I just happen to tell you about it so you can't be mad when you find out about it later. That's what I'm just telling you. That's what I've seen. I know one couple who is in a successful open relationship, and that is the dialogue they have is we do this. This we I never hear them speak of I. And so when I'm talking to someone about an open relationship and I hear you lead anything with an I, I'm kind of put off to that.
So have either of you been in an open relationship? Maquan, I think you said yes to a degree. What about you, Marco?
I've tried it.
Tried it?
No.
Okay.
No, but I have been on the dating scene presenting it and going with the idea.
Okay, so for both of you, question for both of you, when you present the idea of open relationship, what's the elevator pitch to say this is what I want? What are you saying, Maquan? I'll start with you.
The pitch is, I'm very common for saying this, but I usually start it with, I'd rather my partner tell me the truth and make me cry than make me smile with a lie. So come to me prior to anything that's going on. My reaction may not be the best, but come to me first. So that way I can understand where you're coming from versus me finding out, then trying to understand why you did what you did. Like, let's talk about it. That I always started with, that's literally my conversation I have with most people that I talk to is, make me smile. I mean, I'd rather you make me cry with the truth than make me smile with a lie. And that's just how I started. And then it kind of boulders into something else.
Okay. I like before we get to you, Marco, there's a couple comments that I got to make sure I mention. This one.
Okay.
This one. And for a minute, I was very, very defensive about it, but then I let that go. This one says, I cannot stand how judgmental Jay and the other guy are being.
Who's the other guy? Me?
You, sis.
Have I said anything that's judgmental? I don't think I have.
Not to me.
Like you know I'm not good with details. So, but
can I respond?
Point taken, Willie Sullivan. Thank you for that. No, you cannot. Because I know you. So, Marco, what's your elevator pitch for open relationships? When you've been on the dating scene, you say, this is what I'm looking for. How are you describing it?
I don't have like really an elevator pitch, but I just like whenever a gentleman guy come up to me and they be like, oh, you're handsome, you're attractive, I want to get to know you. Before you try to get to know me, let me tell you something. So I believe in open relationships. This is the chapter that I'm in. If you are not on that page with me, I think we can be friends. We can be friends. We can be homegirls. We can be whatever you want to be. But I'm very intentional when I date. Like I gotta let it out. Like, because I'm not.
Within the first 5 minutes.
I would hate to lead somebody on and think that they got something when they really don't.
So okay, I see that. The question that I have though is, just like earlier, how you were describing, Marco, an open relationship, and you grow to have a connection, a commitment to a person, and that kind of dictates how open or not open your relationship is. What if they can grow into somebody who is more in line with what you want, but they're just put off by having that conversation so early?
Good question. That's an amazing question.
Great.
They're just not the person for me.
I mean, that's
yeah, like, but on the flip side, I've met guys here in Atlanta where I say the same speech, excuse me. And they're like, okay, well, I'm not looking for no relationship. I don't want this. I don't want that. I just want some good dick, some good ass, and we can keep it at that. And I'm like, oh, you might be a perfect third or whatever the case may be.
Let me find my passenger and I'll circle back. Oh, Marco. We lost him. Rakai, I think that's a perfect place to take a break. Let's let Marco come back. We got some music coming. I don't know if we got music coming. But yes, that was great, sis. Hopefully we get Marco back shortly. Next week, we will not be having a show. Enjoy the holidays with your families and loved ones. Happy Thanksgiving. Set a reminder for 8 p.m. Thursday, November 30th for the next episode, a new episode of Dear Black Gay Men Live. We will be right back. I think I lead a pretty normal life. I'm a podcaster and a content creator. I'm pursuing my passions. So many of us, Black gay people, either live with a reality or a fear of HIV. Any movement toward a future where HIV is less of a part of who we are, I don't know that I can think of anything more impactful to our culture. Hit the notification bell because we're going live.
Like that's the least of my worries. The size.
Oh, I think relationships are becoming more complex.
Tuesday and Thursday every week. Welcome to Dear Black Gay Men Live at 9 p.m. Eastern. Hey teammates, welcome back to Dear Black Gay Men Live. If you are enjoying this content, subscribe to Dear Black Gay Men on YouTube. Drop a like on this video, even if you're watching for your TV. I know some people are tuning in from Facebook. And the podcast is still our short, bullshit-free step out of our comfort zone, and it's new every Wednesday. You can stream it on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. The link is in the description. Now, let's get back into the show. So we ain't got Marco back yet.
Okay.
But I do in his absence, because hopefully he's coming back. I hope we ain't scared him off. I know we ain't scared him off. But
I don't think we did.
But in his absence, first is K Braff. I didn't know K Braff is watching from Trinidad and Tobago. So bitch, we worldwide.
All right.
Rakai dancing in the background. We worldwide, bitch. Obi is from DC. A couple comments came in. Kay said, I respect Marco for letting an interested person know up front that he is not looking for monogamy. Another one says, Kevy Kev says, also his partner should already know about his need for an open relationship in the beginning, so it shouldn't be a surprise when he lets his partner know when he needs a relationship to be open. I absolutely agree. One thing I absolutely respect, Marco, we were touching on a couple of things while you were gone, but one thing I respect is the fact that you, even though I'm like, maybe it could grow into something, but you know, the chances we take with love are personal, but I respect the fact that you so upfront in the beginning. Whenever y'all, I don't know if marriage is a thing for you, but whenever you get in this open relationship that turns into marriage, I want third row seating at the wedding.
That's fine.
Come on, third row.
My wedding's about to be lit.
Like you got one planned already? Like you in a relationship?
No, but I do have an idea of how I want my wedding to be. I'm one of those.
I was about to be like, Rakai ain't let me know that in the pre-interview. I would have had a whole different set of questions in. Okay, teammates. We're going to test how far the guests are willing to take the open relationship conversation with the monogamy edition of our game, Sassy or Trashy. Okay, I'm going to read aspects of dating that have come up in all of our dating lives, and you, Marco and Maquan, are going to let us know whether you think it is sassy and appropriate or trashy and totally off limits. Make sense?
Okay.
Everybody, let me know in the comments. We're going to put them up. I want to hear from everybody in the comments. The first is sassy or trashy. What about staying on the dating apps while you're dating?
Sassy.
It's appropriate, Maquan?
Very much so.
Okay, what about you, Marco? Sassy or trashy? Staying on the dating apps.
I'm gonna say trashy. I just like to meet my men authentically in person.
So you're saying you don't want to use the dating apps to date at all at any point? Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. I used to be on the apps. I'm not even lying. Like I used to be on the apps, but like the chapter that I'm in, I don't need the apps. I mean, y'all see the face.
I'm really shocked.
Why are you so shocked?
About me? Our responses would have been different. Yeah, the reason I said this, I thought our responses are going to be different. I thought there was going to preconceived that I would say trashy and you would say sassy.
Because you thought it was going to be swapped. Okay.
Yes, that I really thought was gonna be swapped.
Okay. K. Brav says sassy. Wayne Caraway says sassy. Obi says trashy. So the question becomes: at what point, if at all, do you think you should delete the dating apps while you're dating? That's a question for both of y'all.
I say because I'm not in a space of because let me be clear. For me, when I'm talking about dating, I'm talking about you are getting to know each other. Y'all have not committed yet. So let me be clear on that piece. That just means that we're dating, we're getting to know each other, we've gone on a few dates. I think you should delete the apps when you decided to wholeheartedly pursue that individual, and they have when you wholeheartedly and you've decided to become monogamous, in my opinion.
Got it. What about you, Marco?
I feel like we should only use the apps if. And by all means, I found love on the apps before.
In a hopeless place? You found love in a hopeless place?
I did. I really did. And we were together for a pretty long time. But if we are there for one thing, I think it's perfectly fine to have those apps. But if we're not on it to find that one thing, I think it should be gone. Or at least not logged into, so to say.
Okay. Okay. Obi McNair said, I know his name is Obi, but McNair says, see, McQuan's explanation changes my answer. Obi, I was curious, what does it change your answer to?
You can stay on the apps if you're just dating.
Interesting. I care not what apps you got on your phone. I have I care not at any point.
Really?
But that's just me. I mean, y'all ain't
I don't want to throw
my relationships. But
I don't want to throw a monkey wrench. I was about to say something. I was going to throw a monkey wrench into that whole question.
Go ahead and throw a monkey wrench in.
What bothers me though is if you're on the apps in my face. Now that's where the problem for me.
Like that, y'all supposed to be doing something and they scrolling.
You hear I was about to say ginger, the grind, whatever apps go off. Yes, I have problems with that. And you actually grab your phone to respond. Like, really?
Okay,
that's the problem.
Okay, Obi has chimed in. He said, "I would say sassy now, but like McQuan said, this is when we're getting to know each other." Got it. So apps
we see each other
up until a certain point. Yeah. I get that. Okay, the next one is. You're out. You are dating with someone. You're out, and you get somebody's phone number. Sassy or trashy, Marco?
I think it's sassy. If we're talking about open relationship, I think it's very sassy. Like I can still pull niggas, and we trying to. You like him? He cute? What's going on? No, because I mean, if the phone number is in my phone, the ball is in my court, so either I can use it or not.
Okay. What about you, McQuan? Sassy or trashy? You are dating. Y'all are dating, but we'll say no titles. I'm sorry, I didn't give you that clarification, Marco.
Clarity is everything for me. Clarity is everything for me. But dating with no titles.
They get somebody's phone number. Sassy or trashy?
I feel like that's sassy. That's sassy.
Okay, at what point does it become trashy, if at all? McQuan.
If you have to hide it. If you have to hide it from the person you're dating or you're getting to know. If you have to hide it, that to me, hiding means you feel guilty about something. It shouldn't be done. So if at any point you feel like you got to hide, that's when it becomes trashy.
Agree.
Okay. K. Brav says trashy if you're out with the guy you're dating. Sassy otherwise.
See, I'm bold. I'm different. I would look to the person. I'm just like, do you find me getting his number? Or do you want him to give our number? Like, I'm one of them.
Is he attractive to you?
I'm bold enough.
Like at the house you phone. Do you want us to get our number?
Yeah, I'm bold enough to do that. I'm a different breed. I'm bold enough.
Your FBCglobal.net number. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm bold.
Google talk.
Our number. You find it getting our number. I could just see you like that too. Okay.
That's so funny about it.
But I don't know why that's so funny. You find with him getting our number. That's just hilarious to me. Okay,
I think that's sexy.
I mean, Omaria had a song called Touch where he said, no dude wants a girl that no other dude wouldn't chase. I'm here for it. If we out, you get pulling niggas, I'm pulling niggas, I'm A-okay with it. But I fully agree with Maquan. If you got to hide that shit, that means something else going on. Some dirty in the milk. And that we got to deal with that.
That water ain't running clear. Too fast.
That's
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's the whole show. All right. Thank you, everybody who's watching. All 50 of y'all. Girl, that took me way too fast. Okay, Rakai, I'm back. The next one is a platonic outing with a new acquaintance. You done got the number, and y'all go out. Sassy or trashy? Marco. Maquan says sassy. Marco. You got the number, and it's a platonic outing with a new acquaintance.
It's sassy. It's sassy. That's sassy.
Now let me explain why I say that.
Well, hold on. But Marco, why'd you have to think about it?
Because I was thinking like me going out by myself, but you said platonic, so both of us, right?
No, just you and the new person.
Oh, that's trashy. Unless my partner said I can go and see what the vibe is.
Okay, so Marco, with clarity, says trashy. What about you, Maquan?
I think it's very much so sassy because it says platonic. Platonic is clear. That means there's no sexual intention. It doesn't turn that. It's clear. I may be thinking of this as a true bottom. Yes, I am one. But going out. I'm just saying. No, come back. Let me come back. I gotta clarify why this is important to me. I gotta clarify. Can I clarify?
This is taking me so fast. Go ahead. As a true bottom, you say what?
Okay, as a true bottom, if I know I'm going out and it's just going to be platonic, then that means my water, I ain't had to do a monkey rinse or nothing. So we know ain't nothing even happening anyway.
All right.
Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, you can let me know. But if I know, that means I can. And not only are we going to go out to have a platonic, hangout, it's probably going to be at a Mexican restaurant. Let me stop.
Chipotle? Chipotle? With the beans with the beans and the rice on the side too?
No.
We're going to do maybe like a Gloria's or something.
No. Okay. Now the funny thing about all of this is I fully agree with what both of y'all are saying, but I don't know the other person's intentions. Like I agree that I can go into an outing and have the purest of intentions. It's not going to be a thing. But then if they, for instance, don't have pure intentions, it could go awry really quickly. And so I would say this one is trashy.
I am really shocked that no matter what no one else's intentions are, I know what mine are.
But that's because I can slip and fall in some ass.
Where's my sage?
I'm about to get up and exit. Because I can't.
Okay. I mean, okay.
But I understand all
my water ain't. All I'm saying is, as you said, my water ain't got to be clear for platonic to take a right turn. But that's a different topic. Let's keep going. Rakai is even chuckling in the background. I can see her. Okay, the next one. Okay, what about this one? Kissing another man, sassy or trashy?
Trashy.
That's trashy. That's trashy. That's trashy. Trashy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're not even going down that road.
Wait a minute. Now, Marco, you said you was down for the get down, and you saying
but I don't
kiss another man.
Let me tell you something. If I'm just fucking you, we're not kissing, we're not making out. We getting right to it. We're not doing all that
take
stuff.
Things to the next.
I'm so baffled by that.
Honestly, because
Andre Wells said trashy too. O said trashy. Hafiz said trashy. Everybody said trashy for kissing another man. Why is kissing such a high value action?
Because it's so intimate.
And it's for me. Let me not speak for everybody in the comments. It's emotional. It's emotional. Because if you're a good kisser now I want to kiss you more. And I want to do more things to you. I can't do all the things that I want to because I got my man at home.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that is. I'm so curious about that because while I said trashy for the last one, I'd be like, don't care.
And then most importantly, I don't know, like if you brush your teeth, if you floss, if you do this, or you do that.
I wasn't gonna go there.
But like, I know my man, like he likes to floss and brush his teeth, and like all that is important to me.
Are you flirting with me?
Dental hygiene.
Yeah, like dental hygiene is no.
Baby, everybody's getting flirted with.
I don't know if I like how quickly you answered that, Marco.
Are we live? Oh, we are.
Okay. So kissing another man is trash. Okay. I'm here for that. Mm-hmm. The next one is sleeping at someone's house without sex.
Good question. Question.
Sassy or trashy? Maquan, what's your question?
Who is this someone?
Hello.
Like, is this someone I went on
assume that all of these are with the same person that is not the person you dating. Sleeping at someone's house. Maquan, with you. Sassy or trashy?
Without an explanation, it's trashy. With an explanation, it could be sassy.
Okay. What about you, Marco? Sleeping at someone's house.
It's trashy.
Without sex.
I don't do spending nights. I don't sleep comfortable there. It's just not. No.
Oh wait, I changed mine. Because you know what I just thought about when Marco said, you know how I feel about sleeping.
Like, when's the last time you changed? When's the last time you changed these sheets? Did you just change them today? Were they 3 weeks ago? Who else been in this bed? Like, what type of demons you got here? Like, it's a whole.
But you got your sage, Marco. You got your sage.
I do.
No, I keep mine. I think I know. I'm gonna keep my answer. If you don't provide an explanation, that's trashy. If you provide an explanation on why you decided to say, like, let's say you had too many drinks and you didn't want to drive all the way home. Maybe his house was closer. I can respect that one. That one I can respect. Now you should have called me and I would have came and pick your ass up. But but it's neither here nor there. So
I can't respect that one. I hear you, but I can't respect that one because where are you at drinking with this nigga to have too many drinks? And why are you getting so
You telling me you ain't accidentally got drunk? You want to tell me you ain't accidentally drank more than what you was supposed? Because I know, I'll be real, I just accidentally got fucked up. Right, but I'm just saying. But sometimes you can accidentally just get too inebriated. It happens. That's why I was like, if this is a regular occurrence, then that's a problem. But if it's a one-off,
a one-off is okay, but there's also Uber and Lyft. I'm going home. True. I'll get my car in the morning.
Child, I've almost died in an Uber, so I don't like it. Child.
Well, let's not get too deep because I know that story. Let's not get too deep in that one. So Hafiz says if he say he ain't having sex, he lying. Agreed.
I know that's right.
Especially if you accidentally
trust issues. Trust issues.
Girl, log off. O says, but is this the guy that I got the number? We're gonna assume yes. It's everybody else says it's trashy. Andre has agreed with you, Marco. He says I love my bed too much. Me too.
Hello. What comfortability?
I love mine too, though.
My bed is so comfortable.
When you get to that king size bed life, it just hit different.
Ooh,
I went over some boy's house. I went over some boy's house and he had a goddamn full size bed. What you expect me to do with this?
Get out of
Big as I am. I'm 220 pounds of a human being. And you expect me to lay up under you in a goddamn full size bed? Where we at, your mama house?
A full, not even a queen?
Not a queen, girl. Not a queen. It was a full. We lay shoulder to shoulder, and both of us had a limb hanging off the bed.
You in the show?
Oh, y'all and y'all little bitty dogs. That's so cute. Okay, Andre
Kiki trying to
agrees.
come.
Andre, I'm here for you. It hit different. That king size bed life hit different. Okay, the next one is, so we said sleeping at someone's house without having sex. What about having sex with someone that you're not in a relationship with? Sassy or trashy?
In this predicament that I'm not there in a space where I'm okay with all that level of openness. I'll be honest. Is if we're in a relationship, that's a problem. That's trashy.
Okay. Relationship to you, Maquan, means titles. I call you boyfriend, you call me boyfriend, or something more than that, right?
Correct.
If we there having sex with someone that you're not in a relationship with is trashy. What about you, Marco?
I think it's sassy. I love when a nigga can stay the night and be like, "Oh, you want to cuddle tonight? Okay."
So wait a minute. Make this make sense now.
I got questions. I'm gonna let you do it. This your show. But ask him, bestie. Ask him.
So now, let me be clear. I totally understand. I don't want to sleep in nobody else's bed, but you're saying you're willing to, while you're dating, fuck somebody else in the bed. Presumably, you gonna share with your man. And
no. I was thinking I was at their house.
But you just said you ain't sleeping at nobody else's friend.
Yeah.
You said what?
Wait a minute. I wish I could rewind the tape. Rakai, can you rewind the tape?
Now what happened?
Like, no. Okay. So let me understand. Because what you said, though, y'all can correct me because, I don't remember details, but I think I heard this one right. So you said, if we can fuck off, it's sassy and invite you to cuddle and stay the night. That's what you just said, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, but the premise here is you dating somebody, y'all in a relationship. So you're saying first, it's okay, it's sassy to invite this man over to fuck him.
No, I said it was trashy.
No. I got it.
Where is this fucking happening? Where is this fucking happening then that is so sassy?
Yeah. What? I thought we were on the one before this was.
Not yet, girl. Not yet, girl. We gonna work through this. Go ahead.
Having sex
Marco,
with someone that you're not in a
relationship with, but you are in a relationship.
Oh, and stay the night at their house.
No. We ain't talking about staying the night. We just talking about fucking. You got a man and you fucking somebody else. Sassy or trashy?
Sassy, as long as I communicated with my man.
I'm not clarifying it.
Because that ain't what you said a while ago.
That ain't what you said at first.
Oh,
Marco, I like you, but that ain't what you said at first. I like you, but that's not what you said at first.
The comments going up. Hafiz says Marco all over the place.
I am, because I was so lost. Okay, that is. Oh,
says
y'all.
Make it make sense, Marco. Make it make sense. Then this would say, I'm confused. Is the scenario about someone you're just dating and not an actual relationship with? Why is it trashy to sleep with other guys? Okay, Wayne, that's a good question. Why is it trashy to sleep with other guys? How do y'all answer that one?
And that one with no title is. With no title, it's not trashy. With no title, to me, it's not trashy. But that's why I specifically said if there's a title, it's trashy. I had to be really clear with my words.
Okay.
Correct. I agree.
If there is a title, it's trashy.
Yes, if there is a title, if we are publicly, exclusively dating, and I sleep with somebody else, stay the night, it is trashy. But if we just fucking around and we got a connection, I think it's sassy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Agreed.
So that wraps up our game, sassy or trashy. I do got a one last question for y'all, for both of you, that I want to hear your perspective on. If, for instance, you are open to open relationships, what does cheating look like?
Kind of what I'm sorry. Can I go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Kind of what I explained earlier. To me, cheating is anytime you have to hide, manipulate, or gaslight to explain your behavior with your partner. That's cheating. Because if we have an understanding and if we have an understanding, there should be no reason why you have to not say anything or hide anything. If we're in an open relationship, I think we should use phrases such as we. I shouldn't hear you leading it with explanations as I, because that's not open. That just means I'm informing you.
Okay. I feel that. What about you, Marco? If based on your personal definition of open relationship, I understand we ain't unpacked all of it, but how do you define infidelity or cheating, given what you're open to?
For me, honestly, it comes from an emotional standpoint. I'm an emotional human being. So if I see that you, good morning, good night, sneak into the bathroom to have conversations, do things like that, that's going to hurt me more versus you stepping out and having sex with somebody. Because I've let down different walls, different layers, and I let you into things that are probably triggering to me. And now you talking to this other nigga? Oh, now we have a problem.
Does your tolerance for cheating or dishonesty, is that lower because you're so open to whatever the other person got to say, Marco?
No, I wouldn't say that. No.
What about you, sis? Is your tolerance for dishonesty lower? Like you can't stand it even more because you're so open to what somebody could tell you?
My tolerance is lower for it because I'm like, if we're open, why the hell are you not communicating? You know, I'm like, why are you hiding stuff? If I'm sitting here telling you I'm open to whatever you present in front of me, my reaction may not be the best. I can admit that. But I'm literally open to whatever you have to say. Then why would you hide something? Like, again, because I'm not joking. I tell anyone I'm interested in, make me cry with the truth and make me smile with a lie. If I'm being that direct with you and asking you to hurt because that's me giving you permission and asking you to hurt my feelings with the truth. And you still can't do that? Child, what are we doing? Erase, block, and delete.
I do think that's where I think we're all on the same page, because if, for instance, you can tell me anything, because that's what open relationship means to me. It means whatever you got, whatever skeleton in your closet, you can tell me and we'll figure it out. Whether that skeleton is you want to fuck somebody else, or that skeleton is you got bad credit, or what? Well, hold on.
We're not doing bad credit. Let's back up here. Let's bring it back.
But of the allowable skeletons in the closet,
not
you
allowable.
Can tell me anything, and we'll figure it out. And so if you can't just be straight up with me, I ain't got that. Will ruin anything.
No respect.
Any of them sassy or trashies are on the table. As long as you can be honest with me, I can handle damn near anything as long as you're honest with me.
Yeah, because
that to me is what open relationship is.
Yes, it's insulting to me to be so open and ready to receive whatever you have, and the fact that you can't even be authentic. Like, come on, if you can't be nothing else, be authentic. And so the fact that you can't even just come to me and say, "This is my truth. This is what I want. This is what I desire. I'm thinking about this." We can't even have that type of dialogue. I'm just like, then why are you even choosing to have me in your space, your presence? Like, why are we even doing this? You're wasting my time. That's the problem. Is because to me, open relationships mean we openly communicate, no secrets. I should not have to find out about you, the man I'm sleeping with, from a stranger whose last name I don't even know.
Don't even care to know.
Problem. Don't even care to know. And quite honestly, I would have preferred you didn't tell me your name.
Okay. Thank y'all for indulging in this game with me. Thank y'all for indulging in the game with me. Coming up next, we will be talking about what's new with Marco and his podcast. And we also have a special giveaway for one of our viewers. I want everybody to stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. This is Open Relationships Explained, and we will be right back. What up, though? The conversations stay lit on Dear Black Gay Men podcast. Hookup, entanglement, situation, relationship, everything from dushing to dating. A top verb, but I am not a top noun. I am a guru at first dates. It's new every Wednesday. Subscribe now. Child, I done started drinking this wine, fucking with Marco and Maquan, and done got hot in this little camisole I got on. But welcome back to Dear Black Gay Men Live. The easiest way to support Dear Black Gay Men is to subscribe on YouTube and turn on the notifications so you never miss a post or a live show. If you really love us, you can send thanks of any monetary value. Your support, somebody sent some today. Your support allows us to keep this kind of content coming every single week. On YouTube, under this live or any of our content, click Send Thanks. Select a monetary value and click Buy and Send. Your one-time gift goes straight to the channel and helps us keep the conversation going. Then you can join the channel as a member. The link is in the description. And as a monthly subscriber, you can join the after party. You can get exclusive content and early access to merch and events and so much more. And I'm very excited about the next event. I will say that y'all rocking with the show, all the people watching and everyone who will watch this week and in future weeks really do help us have better conversations. And I really want to thank everyone for your support, monetary and otherwise. Subscribing, sharing, liking the video, all really helps us do what we do here at Dear Black Gay Men. Now, let's get back to Marco and Maquan. So, Marco.
Yes.
You are 1/4 of the Open Relationship podcast. What is coming up for Open Relationship? I know y'all got something big.
We got a lot of things going on. So we're doing a live show next Tuesday. A little Thanksgiving thank you for all of our openers over at the Open Relationship podcast. And then we are also hosting R&B night here in Atlanta. So come sing your heart out, sing your Keisha Coles, your Tanks, your Ashantis, and all that good stuff. And don't forget Beyonce.
When is R&B night?
Oh, on Monday.
So Monday you have R&B night. Tuesday you're doing
20th.
a live show. Is the live show where people can come, or a live show just gonna be live on YouTube?
Live on YouTube and live show on Facebook.
Okay, I'm excited. How do we follow you?
Follow us at Open Relationship Podcast on Instagram. The link is in the bio. And then you can also find us on YouTube at Open Relationship Podcast. Subscribe and comment.
It's going to be great. All the links are in the description of this video. I'm very excited for y'all. Sis, you got any parting words about your sassy or trashy open relationship?
All I want to say is, if you are going to go into open, if you are going, I have two things to say. If you're going to go into open relationship, make sure that you understand that open means you talk, you don't hide, you don't, manipulate or gaslight. You have true open dialogue and have a true conversation with the individual. My second comment was hella petty, so I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Because you know how to get petty, girl.
And I'm trying to be respectful of my good sis show. So I'm be respectful because I want to address that comment. But I'm not going to. Because I want to.
We're not going to because
we're not.
You know what that's called? Growth. Y'all can't see my hand. Growth. I want to thank both of y'all for joining us tonight. Thank you so much. Don't go nowhere, but thank you. I want to shout out to this commenter, Hafiz Maru said, Marco, you all over the place right now during the show. As a thank you for rocking with us all hour long, we're gifting you with 2 tickets to Flesh ATL. Flash ATL is an all new club night here in Atlanta. I'm looking forward to attending myself. To claim your gift, just DM us at Dear Black Gay Men on Instagram. You get 2 free tickets. I want to thank you to the CEOs of Flesh ATL, and thank you, Harif, for joining us. Then we will be right back.
Over 500 attendees took over P-Town for Men of Color Weekend at our 4th Frolic Weekend this year. To celebrate Year 5, we're going on tour, throwing free social mixers in New York, DC, Atlanta, and LA to party with returning frolickers and spread the word to make 2024 even bigger. You can visit wearefrolic.com/frolic weekend to book your ticket for 2024 and RSVP for our upcoming social mixers.
So, I want to thank my guests, Marco and Maquan. You can connect with either of them on IG. Links to their socials are in the description. The bigger lesson. I try to end every episode with this bigger lesson, some thought that came to me. And the bigger lesson tonight is, I don't have a fucking bigger lesson. Now, I enjoyed the conversation with Marco. Thank you, Marco. Thank you, Maquan. But this bigger lesson shit be getting tiring. I feel like sipping some Taylor Port. That's what Marco was drinking. Judge him at me because I'm drinking my Taylor Port. I want to do some bald-headed hoe shit, and I hope I'll wake up tomorrow not remembering any of it. So, dear Black gay men, you can go be the bigger person because I'm tired and ready to be reckless. That was our show. I am Jay the Gentleman. That's at JAI the Gentleman on IG and Facebook. If this episode made you feel a little more dope, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, like the video, and share it with someone who needs a dopeness reminder. Dear Black Gay Men podcast is new every Wednesday. You can stream it on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. And Dear Black Gay Men Alive is new every Thursday, but we're taking Thanksgiving off. So follow at Dear Black Gay Men on social so you never miss a thing. I am Jay the Gentleman. This has been Dear Black Gay Men Alive, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.